and welcome to the Heavy Artillery podcast or broadcast is one of the two. And this special episode is sponsored by City Clinic. Well, City Clinic is a place to shine with your teeth because it's a dental clinic, brand new in La Cañada, in Marbella. I'm sure all you guys know where La Cañada is. If you don't, well, look it up in the map. Can't be that difficult now, can it? Anyways, the first 100 patients, they get a free dental check and cleaning. So you can go on a website called www.cityclinic.io, or you can phone, like call 663-777-777. That means good luck. And some Russians probably jerking off to this number, but basically 777. Pretty good, eh? And also you can find City Clinic on Instagram. So don't miss out on this beautiful offer. And let's start the show now. I know it's been a while since the Heavy Artillery has been on, and that's to do with my great and loyal friend Felipe. Well, Felipe had a little accident, but he's fine now. Well, without getting to too much details, I'm not sure that he's bisexual or asexual, but some sexual thing happened. But, that's private. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, let's get to some news here in Marbella. Well, the big news is that Ocean Club is making a huge reform, and they're offering a special party on the 2nd of May. They call it the soft opening, which is also the name of the movie that I rented yesterday, coincidentally. Anyways, and on the 30th of May, the 30th, not 30th, but 30th, there's going to be a opening party or white party, and the tickets for tables is between 3 to 350 for not super VIP though, and the standing up tickets will be around 2 to 250, but allegedly. So that doesn't mean that whatever I say, they can change the prices, but don't blame me. Blame the Ocean Club. It's much easier. If anybody got get to blame, what the hell is wrong with this thing? All right, I'm gonna fix that now. Oh, the wrong way? No, the other way. There you go. All right. Anyways, now this thing is bothering me. There you go. Since Philip turned out to be sick, I gotta do this thing by myself. But that ain't a problem because there's lots to talk about. One of the things is Bel-Air Hotel is being used as a refugee center. And you got 100 or 200 refugees occupying a 4-star hotel, which, I think is a good thing to help the refugees, but it's been a lot of crimes being done at Paseo, by the beach when you're walking alone. If I were you guys, if you're a girl or a Nancy boy, I would be cautious because there has been reported couple of attempt of robbery and rape. Now, allegedly, that is what's happening. So be cautious, from the Cancelada roundabout when you go down to the beach and all the way to the Heaven Beach. When there was a Heaven Beach, well, it's kind of dangerous at night. So I will urge you to take cautions. What else is going on in Marbella is La Sala by the beach is definitely opening party very soon. There were some rumors that they're not going to have an opening party, but those rumors all false. So I just spoke to the CEO of the La Sala, and he assured me that La Sala by the beach is going to be open very soon. And by the way, the reforms has been done, and the Ocean Club is phenomenal. And everything's brand new, from the chairs to the tables, even some new waiters, which is pretty good because some of them were damn slow. But this year, they show you the best possible service that you can get. Enough of that. Let's talk about Marbella. What's going on in Marbella? Well, increasing prices, 3% since last year. Inflation is up. I mean, you buy anything to eat, it's going to cost you like $5 to $10. And we're just talking about a sandwich here. If you have in yourself one of them doner kebabs, well, or doner, what the fuck they call it, it's like 12 euros to 15 euros. And before it was like 5 euros or 7 euros. And let's not even talk about the prostitution prices, which I don't know, but I hear things. They're up by 25% at least. Well, just the basic information for some of you perverts out there want to visit Marbella, because Marbella is all about Sin City. But there are many places in Marbella that you can visit without being a creep. One of those places will be Manolo Santana Racket Club, which is a tennis club with paddle and outdoor swimming pool. And what I hear, they got one of the best sports clinic in Europe. And the therapist there, well, they say he's got magic hands. So, Carretera de Eastern number 2. That's the address, Carretera de Eastern number 2. Manolo Santana's Racket Club. I urge you to visit that place. It's a family club. And they also have like summer camp for the kids, Swedish school for Swedish kids to learn Swedish, which is pretty good. And what else? Well, they have a tournament for backgammon, and once a week people get around and like a bingo kind of thing. They play backgammon, and the winner gets something. I'm not sure what's the prizes, but people seem to be enjoying themselves, which is pretty good. What else is going on in Marbella? Well, beside the robberies and some drug dealers getting shot, and some boot camps that just being false, well, you always have to watch out for what's around the corner, because a lot of people, they get screwed over here. And they have it coming because they come from all sort of places in Europe, and they think they are a big shot here in Marbella. And they kind of lose all their money in one season, and they're gone. So they save up. Somehow they want to impress the prostitutes. So they put all the golds and a watch and a belt and a this and that. Well, they're paying for it anyway. So I don't know why they do that, because you're just going to put the price up, right? So if you act poor, maybe you get a discount by them hoes. Well, this is a matter that I should wait when Philip is back and his gayness to discuss these matters, because he knows much more about this than I do. Anyways, the big news in Marbella is that season is starting, and we got lots and lots of water because it's been raining like hell. And it's all to do with manipulating the weather. That's what they do. They put stuff in the air, and with airplanes and seasoning, whatever they call it, and there starts to rain, right? So lots of rain. We have enough water here for the next 3 years. 3 years. So we don't have to, think about shortage of water or filling up your swimming pools, because last year you couldn't do that. But this year, well, go ahead and just, waste the water as much as you want, because we got plenty of it. And frankly, we're tired of this raining thing going on. Me personally, when it rains, I stay home. I do go to work, but I rather stay home and watch some movies. And lately I've been watching Dodgeball. Oh, doesn't concern you guys, but I just want to put that out there. What else is going on in international news? It's like, I'm a big Donald Trump fan, but I don't know. I mean, Donald Trump, God bless him, he does change his mind a lot for being a candidate of peace, which is advocating for that a lot of young men are dying in Ukraine, and he hates to see the young people die. At the same time, he wants that mineral deal, which is understandable because, Ukraine owes America, United States, around $300 billion. According to Donald Trump, it's $350 billion, going up. But, but the deal hasn't come through, and ceasefire lasted like 30 seconds. Maybe less than 30 seconds. It was never a ceasefire. So, but one thing I don't understand is, if he doesn't like people dying, why don't he do something about this Gaza situation? Because those are people too. Or maybe because they ain't, like blue eyes, blondies, in Russia and Ukraine, and therefore their life doesn't matter. No matter what, if you want to stop having people killed, doesn't matter if it's in Russia or Israel, anywhere in the world, and it's Houthis, those are people too. So you got to stop everything if you're a peace candidate. Now, Mr. Trump, I urge you, sir, to do something about it. Use diplomacy. Use that letter Marco to go around and stop all these wars. Because that doesn't make any sense to me, because you want to stop the war in Russia and Ukraine, well, you ain't doing a goddamn thing about the Gaza and the Hamas or Hamas or whatever they call it. You're not doing anything. I don't think it's Hamas, it's Hamas. Oh, stop killing them Palestinians too. That's that's a good thing to do. Stop all the wars. And don't even start with Iran. Because, I happen to be Persian. And Iranian people, they don't like to be invaded. And they never give in to any foreign, aggressors. So you got that thing wrong. Now, I don't say that I'm in love with Ayatollahs. I'm a Christian, first of all. And, well, religion really doesn't matter, but these guys are not dummies. They've been there for over 40 years, and they've been through sanctions for the last 35 years, and somehow they survive. So you can threat them with your sanctions. What you can do is to be good to Iranian people. Lift the sanctions. Let the people live good. Then they will automatically support you because they're hungry. But the leaders in Iran, they're not. They'll still have lots of money, and the sanction doesn't concern them. That's the ordinary citizen that the sanction is working against. By getting the people of Iran supporting you, you get their love and support. Then they will rise to help the regime change. Then you, Mr. Trump, and Netanyahu, or what is his Russian name? Schmarz, I don't know, Suck Me Off or something like that. Anyways, he's got a Russian name. He changed it. I checked it out. I checked, with the AI stuff. And I think it was like only 3 prime ministers that had didn't change their last name to sound more like Israeli. Only 3. Rest of them, the Zelensky, Palowski, Hof this, Hof that, Russian, Ukrainian names, or Eastern Europe names. But they changed it to sound more like Israelis, like a semi. Now, they're allowed to change their names. I don't care about that. But keeping the peace is very important. And if you want regime change in Iran, lift the sanctions and let the people be happy. And when they are happy, they're going to support you because you be the candidate who helped them to not to be hungry or have medical and many other things that is crucial, and the sanction stops it. Well, if you change that around, if you change your policy and let the people of Iran live a better life, because the 40 years of sanction hasn't worked. So why don't you try something new, right? I mean, you doing the same thing and expecting a different result for 40 years, well, obviously it's not working. So do something new. That's all my, advice to you. And about Greenland, for crying out loud, the Danish Prime Minister says she offered you everything. I don't know, she want to make you soup or give you a hand job. Well, she says you can do whatever you want. You guys been in Greenland since 1943. But what is it exactly that you want with Greenland? First of all, it's not green. It's pretty much white. And 55,000 people live there. If you want to bribe your way, that's like 55 billion. And you can pay each person $1 million. If you guys spend 350 billion in Ukraine, you got fuck all. So 55 billion should be nothing. And each person in Greenland will be a millionaire. And I bet you they're all going to move to Thailand after that. Who wants to live in Greenland if they got like $1 million? Definitely they're going to move to Thailand. So that's my advice. Take it or leave it. I don't really give a damn. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Or I don't see you, you see me, whatever. And don't forget about the City Clinic, www.cityclinic.io, the best place to clean your teeth or do anything for as like a dentistry. Phone number is 663-777-777. Also on Instagram. So go ahead. The first 100 clients get a free cleaning. The first 100 patients, I should say, get a free cleaning, and there's a voucher for $50. But you got to check it out. Check out the website, then find out about the beautiful offers that this beautiful clinic that's located in La Cañada is offering. Till then, I see you guys later.